First flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
It was in this moment that I realized that I was muted. Hey, alright, what's up? What I was saying, I got a chat open on another tab down here, so that's what I'm peeking at, so it might take me a second to reply if we're doing that. Just have it pulled open on my phone, it's easier. Gonna play some Pokemon until I get bored. I think I've started this Lightning Yellow ROM hack, which is like a very minor tweak to Fire Red and Leaf Green, like 3 times, and I've never really played it, so gonna do that. Might do like a hardcore Nuzlocke or something just because I'm bored, but we'll see what's going on. Let's go ahead. T-Mac, see what you're saying. Alright, let's get into it. You'll have to let me know if you can hear the lo-fi, or if my volume's good, or if it needs to go up or down. You guys have to let me know. Basically just bored going into this, so I've been starting to record another series that I kind of mentioned the other day, where we're like playing the TCG online, and Adam may or may not have smoked me right off the bat, so I just need a little game to myself for a little bit. Let's go with the boy. Let's see. Gonna go with the almost name of Miles. Let's see. I just downloaded this like 30 seconds ago, so I'm just hoping all my buttons are set up right. And they're not. Okay. Well, yep. Alright. T-Mac, since you're the one here, we'll put Tracy. Make sure I get this spelled right. Oh shoot, what's my enter button? I don't know. Okay, we got it. Or was it Tracy? Yep, for sure that's it. So I think basically this is just like redid Pokemon Yellow. I didn't randomize it or anything. I might not come back to this ever again after we play for a little bit. Yeah. We'll take the potion. But I probably will Nuzlocke. Hopefully you can hear me and stuff, like I said. You give me like a thumbs up or a thumbs down or something like that if my volume's fine, and if the background volume's fine. What am I doing? That's different. Are you excited for Arceus? Very. I know it comes out at the end of this month. I know it's soon, but I can't remember exactly how soon. It's gonna be hard for me to not like be rooting for a snow day for that one. Oops, that's not the right button. No way, Miles, I want this Pokemon. I'm gonna be like hammering the speed up button too. That's what I was saying. That's not Professor Oak. 28th, okay. I knew it was pretty soon. I said almost 10 days. It's a little more. I have a couple kids at school that are just like stopping me in the hallways like, yo, Mr. Fisher, are you excited for that? I have to like contain myself. Although, that spam there, sweet. Although I gotta be honest, I've not watched the recent trailers, but like I'm trying to avoid the last couple things just so I have some surprise. But I think that I think my expectations were super high at the beginning, so I'm trying not to get like overly amped up for it, but who knows. Let's get Pikachu. I don't know what to name it. Let's go with... Well, you're the only one hanging out, so So I already used Tracy, so we're gonna get Brady part for this one. This Pikachu can be bred. Where's my menu? Okay. So that's like select. Let's look at Brad. Summoned. Maybe for the next one. Quiet nature, I don't know what that means. Static, Thundershot, Growl. Okay, I'm wondering if it's gonna have an EV, or if Tracy's gonna have an EV, kind of like Yellow. Yep. Alright, good deal. Yellow is my first game, so I do remember like pieces of that. Hey, level 6 tail whip. Alright, good deal. Interested to see what some of our encounters are. Do these guys give you anything? I'm gonna have to mess with my. Hold on, we're on my. I don't know. I'm gonna turn off the background music for right now. See if I can change the configurations here. Input. We're gonna have to pause and change all these real quick. Up, down, left, right. Select will be backspace. This is gonna be A, B, L, R, and start. Hey, there we go. Oh man, I accidentally got rid of speed up. We need that too. Figure special. Anna's freaking out about something. I don't know. Okay, clearly I messed something up. Hang on. Let's get this figured out real quick. Alright, we're back. Had to trade Anna spots here, so had to move locations real quick. Alright, let's keep going. I think all my buttons are good now, so we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Gotta go deliver the parcel right off the bat here. See a couple people join. Feel free to let me know if you're hanging out. I'm just kind of playing until I get bored here. So far, if you're just joining, we have a Pikachu named Brad, and that's the extent of our team right now. So we're basically unbeatable. I need the running shoes. I don't even know why I'm healing. I didn't even do anything. I'm gonna try to Nuzlocke this, so just catch like the first Pokemon in each area, but with oh, what was I gonna say? With Thunder Shock, if I run into a Pidgey right off the bat, that might be hard. I feel like I'm gonna kill it, so maybe it's better to get Rattata right off the bat. Can't remember if there's like a secret thing up here somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. You guys will have to let me know if I'm too loud or not loud enough or anything like that, too. All right, 5 Pokeballs. So the challenge part begins. Also, I need to, if I'm gonna hardcore Nuzlocke this, tech speed fast, battle style to set. And let's go with this one since we're doing lightning yellow. Let's be thematic about it. I gotta go grab the map here, I think. Alright, let's see what we run into. Pidgey, okay, we're gonna kill that if I attack it. So I'm just gonna throw a couple balls, and if I don't get it in the first like 2, I might just skip it and go on. I don't want it to kill me in the process. Okay, it's paralyzed now. I forgot we had static, so that's very helpful. Now we're gonna catch it right here. Easy. Boom, called it. What's the main difference? It's barely different than lightning, or it's barely different than fire red and leaf green. It's basically the difference between like yellow and red and blue. So like you start with Pikachu, and then I'm pretty sure, I've never played this to its entirety, but I'm pretty sure you get like the 3 Kanto starters during it. Your rival has EV, that kind of stuff, very tiny things. And then hardcore Nuzlocke, if you've not seen those, and I know you've seen a Nuzlocke before, but if you haven't seen a hardcore, I'm going to try not to heal in battle. I'm going to try to I'm going to play without switch, like just yellow and fire red, yeah. I'm going to try to play without being able to like get prompted to switch in between Pokemon, like with trainers and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do the level cap part of it. Can't remember. If you want to do me a favor, if we want to try the level cap thing, you should let me know in like Fire Red and Leaf Green what Brock's highest Pokemon is, because I don't remember. I want to say it's like 12 or 14. Oh, God's right. I don't know. I've tried the hardcore thing like a couple times and I've done it like once. Let's see, Pidgey. When I was like younger on like Leaf Green and Fire Red the first time, I think I named this like Twister or something like, or Tornado or something like that. I can't remember, so we're gonna go with that. We'll probably never revisit this. Doesn't matter. It seems like an edgelord kind of name. Naive, I don't remember what that does. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna have to actually. Oh, whoa, I about just died right there. Okay, I was not paying attention. That was scary. I mean, I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's go ahead and do this to be safe. Did we get crit or something? I was just like powering through speed up. I'm gonna see if I can turn down the speed up a little bit. Options. Percent of normal. Let's do this and see if it's any better. Let me turn it down just a little bit more. I don't know if that's any different. Oh, I have no idea what I just did. She's gone. Alright, we're good. Did you ever play Ash Gray? I played like the beginning of it once and then never came back to it, I think. No worries on the Brock thing. I'll look it up in a second. We have a couple Pokemon to catch and keep alive before we have to worry about that. The one bad thing is without starting with any of the Kanto starters, I'm going to be up against it with Brock unless I get like a Mankey or an Nidoran or something like that. Because even Charmander in Gen 3 got like Metal Claw, I think, to deal with it. So we're kind of hurting without. Oh, there's no Premier Ball on this. Okay. I better get a couple antidotes in case we get poisoned in the forest up here, and because I think you die to poison walking in this potion. Yeah. It was fun, but the guy stopped working. Okay, that sucks. I remember the first ever ROM hack I ever played was called Pokemon Hall of Fame, and I don't think it was even a ROM. It was like a actual like app, like that you would download, and it was pretty fun. It was like a fire red hack. Go up here and get this first, so I can maybe like species clause something. I just remember it having Leaf or Green or whatever the like girl rival from like the manga was like part of it, and she had like a Clefairy or Clefable that was super hard. I think she's in Let's Go, but I've never finished Let's Go. I couldn't really get into it. Okay. I'm gonna try to mess with the speed up one more time, and hopefully it doesn't break the game. Okay, it didn't break the game, but I need to make it faster. This is probably more appropriate speed than me zooming around getting myself killed. Let's go to like 250%. Okay, so encounter up here. Let's go with a cool remake in my opinion. Yeah, there were parts of it I liked, but I could never. By the way, what's up, Martinez? But could never get into the like lack of battling and catching because I've kind of backed myself into a corner where I don't really enjoy the games too much anymore if I can't Nuzlocke them or do some challenge. Like it's just I don't know. I don't find much enjoyment of just like power grinding through the whole thing. Legends Arceus might be different though. Okay, we already have one of these. I'm gonna run. I think all I can get here, well, I think you can get like Caterpie here, but I can't remember. Caterpie Weedle, depending on. And then I'm sure Rattata too. Okay, there's the Rattata. Okay, so my game plan after kind of getting it to work for the Pidgey is might just let this paralyze itself if possible. Get static to activate potentially. Come on, maybe. gonna keep Legend RC, maybe a pickup this year. It comes out, me and Team Mac here, we were just talking about it. Comes out in like 28th, I think is what he said, so I'm pretty pumped for that. I have a Nintendo gift card just waiting on it, so that way I don't really have to pay for it too much. Oh, you're just gonna not attack me, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's throw a ball, and if not, then I might have to switch. 1, 2, 3, boom. Luckily, these are all pretty easy to catch. Martinez, you can beat this one since you just joined. Makes it easier. Okay, oops. Let's take a look at that. Rattata. Come on. Guts, ups, attack of suffering. That's not going to really matter against Brock. Otherwise, we could like purposely get poison. Modest is bad, I think, for this. I think that's a special attack nature, if I remember. Maybe I'm getting that and calm mixed up. Yeah, doesn't matter too much. I really should just be finishing like Brilliant Diamond right now, but that's alright. Oops, I need my encounter over here. Alright, so chat of 2 people. We need the fingers crossed for potentially a Mankey would be super helpful. If not a Nidoran, I think we could get double kick on. And if it's basically anything else, then we're screwed. But I think species clause wise, like we already have a Pidgey, we already have a Rattata, we might like automatically get one of those. Not totally sure. I'm gonna, let's see. Actually, before we do this, I'm gonna go try to get the Pidgey up like a level or so. Oh yes, spam that chat. It's a shame I don't get like viewers for those people. I don't really know how to do anything about that. Too new to this. All right, let's keep going. The reason I'm wanting to get Pidgey up like a level or so here is if we're gonna try to hardcore this, if we run into a Mankey and it's too strong for Pikachu, we're basically screwed. So that's kind of the thought process here, especially if I don't know how early it learns like low kick and karate chop. So Pidgey would resist, well, it'd be neutral because it's normal, but it would be good against Rattata. So gonna try to stay away from that. Although I might just be grinding up Pikachu to a point where it doesn't really matter. Hopefully this one shots. Faster? Okay. Okay, well, Pikachu is up a level, so I guess that kind of accomplishes the same goal. And because level 3 with Pidgey, I mean, that doesn't really do much. Let's see. All right, let's just go for it. Who am I kidding? We'll just lead with Pikachu. Or I guess I should do that. Brad, come on now. Okay. I think this is okay. I'm gonna have to look and see what this learns, or just hope. If not, we're gonna have to go with some dumb like poison strat on Brock or something like that. Because I'm thinking it has Scratch or Poison Sting along with Growl. Alright, attack me. Come on. Although I'm used to, when I was saying Nidoran in my head, I was thinking the male one the whole time. So I'm a little unsure here. There's the paralysis. Let's throw this. If anybody else is lurking, this is the time to type in the chat, and I can give you a nickname when I catch this in a second. If not, I'm going to take a second to look up this learn set and then we'll think of something. So I'm going to assume that it's going to be the same learn set as like fire red, leaf green. So I want to go Nido ran female. I don't know if it has different moves or not. Oh, so it's going to have poison, sting, and growl right now. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong generation, but it might. It's going to have scratch and growl. At level 12, it's going to get double kick, so I think that's going to be helpful. So fire red, gym leaders. Good Pokemon DB Brock has a level 12 ace, so that's going to be, or hopefully that's going to be our level cap. We'll see. I saw Lopez liked this link on Facebook, so I'll give him one. I don't know if he's watching or not. But... So that's gonna need to be kept alive, like at all costs. So let's see, poison point could be helpful too. Serious nature, I can't remember what that is. Okay. We'll probably go get the forest encounter because it's probably just going to be one of the bugs now. I don't know if there's really anything else because we already have a Pikachu, which would be like the other thing that would spawn in there. So it's just whether it's Weedle or Caterpie probably. And Butterfree can maybe survive depending on what Brock's Pokemon has because usually a Confusion will like two-shot. But that's I'm thinking like when I overlevel, so I might be totally wrong. Did I even go and heal right there? Yeah, okay, we're just super under leveled. There's an item over here, I think, up top. Let's see what we get. Caterpie, okay. We'll take that. Nothing crazy, but it also probably won't poison me, which would be more of an issue right now. You're going to sit there and miss. What's it have? Hustle? Or does tackle not have 100% accuracy? That might be it. It's like, can I growl this down to points where even if it doesn't get... Okay, well, never mind. This is coming in clutch right now, catching Pokemon. Caterpie. I've been watching Pro Jared recently. His favorite Pokemon is Caterpie, so he can have this one. Or at least that's what he's told chat. Naughty nature, shield dust, tackles and 95 accuracy. Is that always the case? I don't remember. Alright, another Pokeball. Is there something over here? I think it's on the right side, I can't remember. Let's go into Pikachu. Take it out. Nope, okay. Give me like a Metapod to train on or something. I need to get to like level 5 at least for some of these other mons before I can do anything. Otherwise it's just too dangerous because if they die they're gone. Felipe, thumbs up. I might turn the speed up back on for this and just power grind for a minute. Not totally sure. I kind of want to focus on the Pidgey for the rest of this forest, but I know it's not going to help at all against Brock. See, once we get past Brock, then it kind of opens up a little bit because Pikachu can just 1v1 Misty, I'm guessing. So let's turn the speed up a little bit more. Just grind here for a second. What are the rules of Nuzlocke? Never done or watched one. Okay. It's cool, like, introducing someone that's never watched one, because I think they're really fun. I was kind of saying a second ago, that's basically all I do now. So the, like, main... Man, I keep missing... What? This thing's trying to 1v1 me. The main ideas are that you can only catch one Pokemon per like new area. So like Route 1 or 2 or whatever it is at the beginning, that's where I got Pidgey. And then the next route, that's where I got Rattata, and then so on. So it limits like how many Pokemon you can have. And then the big thing that makes it a challenge is if they faint, they're dead for good. You got to release it. And then there's some like side stuff that some people use. A lot of people do. You have to nickname the Pokemon because it makes it more of like a gut wrenching feeling when they do die. And then a lot of people do. I've seen this more often than not. A lot of people do like a species or a duplicate clause where, oh, there's Nidoran up here. I could have got this. That would have been really helpful. Where basically, let's say the first route I got a Pidgey. Next time, if the first route or if the next route gives me a Pidgey, I can re-encounter and try again. So that kind of makes it less boring. So you're not running around with like 50 of the same common Pokemon. And then in the last couple months, I'd say I've noticed popularity-wise, hardcore Nuzlocks have been popping up, and usually what I see for that is people will play with the battle style on set, so it doesn't like prompt you to change Pokemon and like let you know what the next trainer's Pokemon is. Like it takes a turn to switch. And then also they do with hardcore they do no healing in battle, so you can use like held items, but you can't use like a potion when you're against like some people do it just against trainers. Some people do all. I'm gonna try to do all because if I die, I die. I don't really mind too much. But and then finally, this one is the one that gives me the most trouble. Is some people will do a level cap to where your Pokemon can't go into the gym higher than the gym leader's highest. So like I just looked up, Brock has a level 12 Onyx, I think. So none of my Pokemon can enter that fight above level 12, or if so, we can't use it. Some people get more relaxed and give like a couple level buffer or something like that, and I might do that too. We'll see, but maybe we'll try it, and if we die right off the bat, we'll add a couple. But that's basically it. So it makes it hard. You can potentially actually lose, which makes it interesting. That's, I mean, because that's usually the complaint from anybody that's, you know, an adult playing Pokemon, which, you know, first world problems is that they're too easy. So that makes it a little bit harder. All right, we're getting Nidoran up there a little bit. So that's helpful. Brad's about to go to level 8, so that'll be nice too. I don't really know if it learns anything new soon. Oh, there we go, Thunderwave. With static, it's not as big of a deal, but Thunderwave is always nice to guarantee it. We don't have to sit there and wait when we're catching new Pokemon. I'll probably get Nidoran up one more, and then we'll see from there. And then we can kind of rush through. Whenever Pidgey learns Gust, that would be very helpful, but okay. I'm going to go a little bit further then. We can always go back. Mustache is like getting in my mouth and nose. The Pidgeys, like when they come on the screen, are like shadowed out kind of, and I keep thinking that they're like shinies and getting excited like every single time. I just haven't played this in a while. I got a new computer in the last couple months, so I theoretically could play ROMs of like 3DS games for the first time, which would be fun. I started like one, and then Christmas came around. I've been playing Brilliant Diamond, so let's see if we can 1v1 the Scatterbee. See what happens. I think we're just going to out damage it, so that should be good. Maybe this will take us up to 7, maybe. Slow as crap now. Another one, sure. Ooh, Poison Point, that helped. Oh yeah, Caterpie's not poison, that's just Weedle. Okay. Some of the little stuff like that I forget. If you're just hanging out, you have to let me know. a lot of people's favorite games, or the ones that they've played the most, are Fire Red and Leaf Green. I would say that's probably the ones I've played the most. What Pokemon game have you played the most? So let me know. I'm thinking it's probably Fire Red, Leaf Green for me. If not, I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver a lot too. I don't think anything would top that. Metapod. Ooh, this is nice. I don't think it can attack, so I'm gonna go out and get some levels for Pidgey. Now this will be a grind, but we'll sit here and power through this for a second. I'll also have to peek at the football score in a second. I haven't been watching it. Keep getting notifications that Kyler's looking like crap. Speaking of Brad, congrats. It made me sad, but at least one of us are moving on. Okay, this is a little bit more scary. Emerald. That's probably up there too. I feel like that's a game where I start it a lot, and then around when you get surf, LOL, too much water kind of thing, I feel like I always kind of get sidetracked, and I'm like, it kind of opens like too much where they should have just kind of like throughout the game paced it out a little bit better. I don't dislike it or anything though. Ooh, same attack. Another Metapod. Okay, let's go into this. Once we start getting like level 10, I'm gonna have to watch the levels if we're gonna try that cat. Martinez, did you ever play Omega? Felipe, I live in Brazil. I need to sleep. I wish you good luck. All right. Thanks, man. If we play again, you'll have to stop by. Martinez, what I was going to ask is, did you ever play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Because the like post game of that, I think, is a little bit more related to Emerald. It's pretty cool. Let's see what's up here. Another trainer? Nope. You guys will also have to let me know if any of you guys have played the, I think it's Ultra Sun and Moon, but it might be Sun and Moon. The post game to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I'm gonna guess that's a hard no from everybody, but potentially it has one of the cooler post games that I can remember. Kind of conversely, not counting the DLC, Sword and Shield has some of the worst. There's some of the like cringiest with Shield Word and Sorbert or whatever their names are. I don't even remember. Alright. Powered through this Metapod too. Just sitting here and harping on me the whole time. It is getting late here too, so I'm an old man. I need to go to bed probably in the next hour, but yeah, we'll at least get to Brock and try it. We got lucky and called off school for tomorrow real early, so I know I get to tomorrow to do some stuff. We'll probably do some more of the TCG recording that I was mentioning before. And I might have to go back and heal. Let's use a potion. I don't really feel like doing that. Potion. Alright. Send Pidgey out. I roughly enjoyed, but don't remember much post game. That's fair. It was like had to deal with like, I don't want to spoil it if you ever go back to it, but the Delta episode's what it was called, and it has to do with like Rayquaza and that whole thing. But worth doing at some point, I'd say. And I know what I was going to say about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is, I think it's Ultra, because you have like the Ultra wormholes and you get like the alternate dimensions. That was like the whole crossover thing before MCU did it and it was cool. Was you got like alternate reality versions of like all the antagonists where they in their universe they succeeded. So they each had like the legendary, like Archie and Maxie had like Kyogre and Groudon, I think, and stuff like that, which was pretty cool. And then I think the final person you fight, if I remember correctly, is Giovanni with Mewtwo. It might even be Mega, I can't remember if that was a thing in that. But it was actually like challenging, which was cool. And then there was the battle tree I didn't do much of, but I think you fight like a grown-up version of Red, like from this game, so that's cool. Alright, we made it to the next place. Route 2 still, so nothing there. Center. Probably try Brock and then maybe we'll stop there. I don't know. I'm just assuming that's a trip. It kind of is. It's cool though. No, I'm just playing this game and just assuming nothing is the same or nothing has changed from the other version, but maybe it has. I don't really need anything else yet. It's a shame I didn't randomize, so there's like no real held items or anything I can get to this point, I don't think. There's a hidden item up here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember exactly where. That or I'm gonna look real stupid when there's not. Pokeball, okay. We're not leveled up yet enough for that yet. Okay. Grind time in the forest for a sec. Or maybe, yeah, we'll go forest. Metapods would be like ideal. That works too. Once we get Gus, that won't be too bad. I don't know if I should really even like waste my time with the Pidgey right now, but that's alright. Let's turn the speed up to like 500%. Oh, this is also level 8. That's scary. Done. Deleted. I'm watching like my playback on another screen and it freezes anytime I change the speed up, but that's alright. Oh, that's doing something else. Got Gus now. I guess I could just be like one shot and stuff with that. So we're probably gonna try to get Pidgey and Nidoran and Pikachu to level 12. Although to be honest, it's just gonna basically be Nidoran or bust. So the rest of this is just kind of for fodder. I don't think. Oh, the Geodude. I don't think his Geodude has a ground move, so we could theoretically chip away at it with like. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Okay, I'm gonna change. That was more scary than it needed to be. But we could probably just chip away at the Geodude and then save Nidoran for Brock. Would be the way to go about it. Because I'll have to look. Let's go. What's going on, man? We're going to take on Brock here in a second when we're done grinding up. I'm trying to do like a hardcore Nuzlocke, so can't overlevel or anything like that, so it's going to be a challenge. I might just lose right here. What I was saying though is I'll have to look up the moveset and I might be able to just chip away at the Geodude, but we'll have to see. Make sure it doesn't have any rock moves or ground moves. I think it's just like tackle or something like that. Yes. I'll say orange trousers for now. Do you care if I use your actual name? I want to ask before I do it on here. But what I was going to ask you too is, I was just asking these guys a little bit ago, what's the Pokemon game that you've played the most? Because I think it's Fire Red and Leaf Green for me, and I would assume that's most people, but I don't really know for sure. Let's see. I'm glad you asked me separately. I would probably prefer if you didn't. Or at least, yeah, I'd probably prefer if you didn't. I checked it. Anyways, you'll have to let me know if you've ever done Nuzlocke, because I think we've sat like in my basement before and maybe tried it, but we might have like done a speed run or something instead. I can't remember. There was like a week period where I thought I was going to be good at that. All right, I'm at level 12 for him, so I'm going to have to switch. Let's go to Pikachu. Okay, that's fair. I checked your snap. I won't do that. I'm unsure of how this is gonna go. I feel like this is the boring part, just grinding, but that's why we got 500% speed up. Yo, what up? We're doing speed runs, I think. Fish 845. I'll say for. Do you care if I use your actual name in the chat? Will you give me like a yay or a nay on that? Or not in the chat, but like while I'm talking here. I don't know where I'm running. You've Yoda. You've entered into the grind portion of the whole ordeal. So I don't really know why grinding even Pikachu right now matters, but it'll be helpful assuming we get past Brock. I came up here because I was thinking like we want a Thundershock, not the bug Pokemon, but then I just remembered there are significantly higher levels down there, so it's still probably the better route. Level 10. I don't think I really learned anything else useful. I don't think Pikachu even gets like normal or electric moves. Just from level up. Goodbye forever. For real. Sure, alright. Sounds good. Adam, I was telling them that I alluded to the fact that you kicked my butt already, even though we haven't made that video, but didn't go well for me in the whole TCG thing. Goodbye forever. Doesn't bother. Okay. Adam, I gotta ask your opinion because I asked all these guys too. And then Destroyer of Toast too. If you're still on here, I don't know if that was a goodbye, like you're leaving the chat. But what Pokemon game have you played the most of? I was assuming it was just gonna be like Fire Red for everybody. Cool. Adam, you said you're off tomorrow, right? Metapod. Quick attack. We could at least hit like the other Pokemon now then. Probably Tail Whip. And then, Adam, if you answer yes to you being off, I have another question. Probably Fire Red, but I don't really know. I have another question that you'll probably say no to, but you gotta let me know the first part first. Yeah, I'm free until, oh sweet. Second question. What would happen if I gave you a ring on Discord? As I'll probably be on here for at least another like 30 minutes, I'm thinking. I don't know how long we've been live so far. Over an hour. Definitely yellow for me. It's AJ, okay. Oh, AJ, all right, sounds good. I thought I recognized that from like PS3 or PS4 days, but I wasn't like 100% confident. All right, see you, man. Maybe if we don't die to Brock right here, maybe we'll have to do this again tomorrow or something. Like I said, I got a snow day, so we're good for a little bit. All right, there's level 12 for the Pikachu. And then here's the real kicker. Get it. Currently eating. Okay. Let me know if afterwards if you want to. Maybe after I get through, bro. Real pun intended kicker here is I need double kick from this thing to stand a chance. I'm done. I'm down to tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. I need to look at moves learned by Geodude and see what it has. I'm gonna pause and do that for a second. Okay, it's just gonna have tackle, defense, curl, and mud sport according to this. If I can trust this, I don't know if I do. Here, Brock's team, Fire Red. Ooh, Radical Red came up. I forgot trying that at some point. If you guys have never done that, it's like a even more insane difficulty version. It's a hack. It's got like Gen 8 stuff in it, I think. Pewter Gem, okay. In the games. Then I need, not yellow, I'm gonna base it off Fire Red. Tackle, defense, curl, and then tackle, bind. This says it's 14 is the level cap. Let me see if I can actually Google lightning yellow and get anything. If I can spell lightning right. Lightning yellow. Rock Gym. There's other people playing it like on YouTube and stuff. Okay, so Bulbapedia is telling me 14. So we're actually good. GG Rams. Prove Jared collab when? That would be awesome. He's got like 500,000 subs or something, I'm pretty sure. And like people hate him for some reason. So. Orange Trousers, will you tell me what the score was if you get a chance? That would be much appreciated. I'm going to assume they just destroyed the Cardinals. Is kind of what I was seeing earlier. That was an hour ago. I think I'm going to go fight the first trainer at 12. Oh, but now I know I can get to 14. So that makes me feel a little bit better. There's double kick. Okay. I think we're set basically now. Oh my goodness. Adam, do you remember trying to record a Soul Link for YouTube like one time and it was just chaotic trying to do like talking and do this at the same time? 34 still. I mean, I guess it was like 21 nothing when I stopped, but still. All right, let's go out. I think the first dude has a Sandshrew, if I remember. So let's lead with this. Or Diglett. Okay, well, that same idea. So it's actually a ground gem, question mark? Oh, there's the same tree. Okay. Alright, we're turning the speed up back down. Double kick. Okay. Okay, that went a lot better. Scratch maybe. Nothing's great here. Crit. Okay, that's good. Maybe I should get up to 14. That was a little bit more scary than it needed to be. I know they weren't weak to the double kick there, but they were doing a lot of damage to me. I could power grind up to a Butterfree to have like a nice secondary option. I should do that. Alright, what's the fastest I can make the speed up? And still like control what I'm doing. Probably this. Immediately lost through. I remember like not. It was a bad choice to start with like diamond. I think we did diamond and pearl, or maybe just both platinum or something. And that's like one of the ones I know the least too. So I just had no idea where I was like going the whole time. Ooh. Yeah, this is the fun part, guys. What do you guys think? You guys know Pokemon, if I go in with just like a level 12 or 13 Nidoran with double kick, am I going to be fine? That's really the question here. I've found too from like the Pokemon card opening the other day and then this so far, at least when we get more than 0 people, which it looks like there's been 3 or 4 the whole time here, I'm having much more fun streaming than recording videos. Can kind of bounce back and forth. Although I can't be like one of those dudes that's like screaming the whole time. It's just, that ain't me. That alarm going off. You can tell I'm a nerd when that alarm was to check a honey tree on Brilliant Diamond. This has got to be like 6 hours or something. We'll get to it. I got to like noon tomorrow. Think you'd be good if you had Butterfree. Okay, that makes me feel better about Power Grind because I could use Butterfree for the Geodude and then switch probably. Because the Onix theoretically should not do much damage to the Nidoran even on a hard swap. Yugi streams. What emulator are you using? This is just VBA, so it was like the first thing I downloaded. It's really old, but it works. Yugi streams, we could initially like the game plan was to like our progression series. Like up until my computer broke, I had every single replay of every game I played since the very beginning, and technically that laptop still turns on. I would just need like a way to an HDMI cable, like hook it to the TV and like get those. Because Adam and I were like kind of saying at one point we could like go back through and just like commentate over it since we didn't like record it with that intention at the beginning, but we could maybe do it for like the auctions. That'd be fun. If everyone was down to like record mid auction too, that could be interesting. If we're gonna put them on here though, they would just have to be like PG, but that's the hardest part I think with that group. Gotta get that honey. That'd be the honey tree hair cross. That'd be cool. That or just like a female Combi. Basically, the reason I said it is I'm Nuzlocking that one too, and I think I had everything in that area except for the honey tree stuff. So I think it's the Fuego Ironworks or however you say it. This is where I'm at. So I think all my mons on Brilliant Diamond are like level 40 something now. Oh, okay, here's this one. I can probably take on other Caterpies now. This is probably the most intense grind we'll have for a while, just because the limited selection we have. And like I said, as long as Pikachu doesn't die, we're gonna have that for Misty. I wonder if, like Yellow, if it's gonna let me evolve it to a Raichu or not. If not, it's getting boxed as soon as possible. Unless maybe they give me like a yellow lightning ball or whatever it's, I can't remember what it's called, the Pikachu item. If they gave us that, then maybe I could use it. It'd be more like a glass cannon. That moment when you've just been holding down the space bar for like an hour, just powering. You guys should, while we're just sitting here grinding, let's hit everybody else in the chat with a would you rather. So think of a would you rather and then put it in the chat, and we can all answer, all like 3 or 4 of us. That'll be interesting. And then once I see one in there, I'll give one too. I just gotta think for a second. I can make a Pokemon related one with that right in front of me, but it's hard to get my mind off that. Still very much not PG one earlier, which is what made me think of it, but I cannot say that right now. It's so bad. I'll go with I'll keep it like Pokemon card related, because I think all of us had cards when we were younger. I know, like me and Adam did. Would you rather let the childhood play out the way it did, play with your cards, trade at school, get the recess experience of cards where they have to come on the intercom and like be like, if you bring Pokemon cards to school, the teacher's gonna take them and that kind of stuff. And then all those cards are worth money now and they're beat up and stuff. Or hypothetically, if you knew the knowledge you had now, would you go back and never get onto the scene of playing the game with all the other kids at recess, and just, if you knew that they were going to be worth something, just keep them in sleeves or something from the get-go and never play with your cards, but have them get you some money? Let's let you guys tell me what you think, because I bounce back and forth with what I'd pick with that one. I might be biased because I am, out of the people I recognize in here, the oldest. So I think I was like the prime like age of like almost every person had like Pokemon cards on the playground for at least a while in like 2nd grade and stuff. So that was like the thing. So it would be harder to say no to. If it wasn't as big, like for you, then it wouldn't be as hard to say, and just give me the money. Definitely play with them is what Adam says. I mean, that kind of sparks everything else. You wouldn't even like get enjoyment from it. Probably not. I don't know. Like I said, it kind of depends on like what everyone else is doing. I guess if you went to school and everybody was playing like had Game Boy Colors and was doing that, then it wouldn't be as hard to shift away from. But I remember like bringing the rubber banded decks to school and trading, and then you'd hear story like get shut down because a kid would like be like, "Oh, I'm gonna trade you like 25 of these commons for your Charizard. It's just one card. It can't be that big of a deal." Could like kind of knowing that their older cousin or something sold it for like $100 at the time. and just like duped some kid, and then their mom got mad when they came home crying and called the school. I feel like I've heard that story on like multiple occasions. All right, Adam, since you answered, you have to put a would you rather in the chat. That's your job here. One more level, please. And preferably like not like PG-13 or better. Also, Adam, do you think we're good with a level 10 Butterfree, or do I need to like go all the way with that? It wasn't as big where I was. I would have just saved mine because I wasn't really playing with them anyways, is what Orange Trousers said. That's fair. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, if you didn't really do anything with it, then it wouldn't be as hard to say to save it. I have to think that there's cards that we had when we were younger that just are in the void now because I thought we had more than what we did. Having like a month ago, sat down and like was trying to do some like inventory of the collection. There's some stuff that I forgot about, but there's also some stuff like, hey, I thought we had a Blastoise at some point or something like that, and just never see anywhere. Okay, this should get us to 10. Adam, you'll have to let me know if you think we're good at 10 or not. Let's go, Butterfree. Confusion, okay. If it has confusion or the powder moves, you'll be fine. It has confusion now, so we're good. I'm gonna start with it, and then I'll hard swap into Nidoran, I think is the goal. Because Onyx does have a rock move, so that'll take it out, because it's bug flying, right? Yeah, so that'll just like destroy it. And Nidoran has the highest defense on the team, so I think we're going to be fine. All right, let's go for it. For the like two of you chilling, one in the chat if you think I'm going to lose a Pokemon. Or how about we just do you think I'm going to lose a Pokemon during this? Any of them? Let me know what you're thinking. And then, if yes, you think I'll lose something, or no, we'll come out unscathed. Tell me what you're thinking. I'm kind of feeling pretty fine because I trust Adam's advice here, but you'll have to tell me what you're leaning. My thumb is probably played on midnight, so would you rather play only games released in the last 10 years, or rather play only games released more than 10 years ago? Oh, that's hard. Okay, so that'd be like 2012. Probably prior. The only things recently that I would really really miss would be like the updated sports games. But most of my favorite games are older. Even Pokemon wise, that would give me Gen 5, which is probably my favorite, or at least up there. And then I would still get like the classic Marios and Zeldas and stuff. And then I could even go back and play like a bunch of ESPN NFL 2K5 or something like that. That's a good question, though. You guys, everybody else will have to let me know what they'd say to that. You guys are doubting me. Adam thinks I have it. Reeves and Martina. Okay. See, threw me off guard for a second. Let's see what happens. And you guys will have to let me know. Would you do games in the last 10 years, or would you play only games released more than 10 years ago? Okay, I think I can just straight up confusion this like twice probably and kill it. Okay, 3 shots. Just don't crit. Okay, good there. No issues. It is only 12. Uh-oh. Alright, here's where I gotta ask you guys your opinion now. Bulbapedia told me 14. this is a hack. So I didn't know. Should I just use the level 13 Nidoran and just say oops, and next time hopefully I'm good? Or should I try to beat this with the Butterfree and the Pikachu, which sounds borderline impossible, but I will try if you guys think that's the way to go. While I'm waiting on your guys' answers here, Adam said, would you rather have only mainline Pokemon games or only spin-offs? The mainlines probably, but like not having Stadium and Snap and Snap 2 and like Conquest, that would suck. Does the like, yeah, I'd go mainline, but it's a good question. There's a lot of spin-off stuff. You guys would have to let me know what you think I should do here with this one. I'll give it about another 60 seconds. You guys can tell me what you think. It's a shame I didn't make a save state or anything like that. I'm only 13, so I didn't go all the way up to 14. In the meantime, while we're sitting here, Martinez answered all three. He would sell the cards. Financially, that's the smart move. 10+ year games. Which Orange Trousers, you have to tell me what you're feeling. Like, what would you answer to your own question? And then spin-offs. Trying to think if there's like an obvious spin-off that I'm missing. I can't think off the top of my head. I don't see anything yet, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna make my choice. I'm gonna use the Nidoran, and it missed. So perfect. That's fair. All right, Adam agreed with me, so that's good. And we're good. We got out unscathed. So you guys predicting yes. You just assumed I was going to go the other option and just use the Butterfree and the Pikachu. Take this with you. 10+ years easy. Yeah, kind of the same way. Rock Tomb, I don't think that really does much for me right now. I would agree with Adam. All right, good deal. That's good because that's what I did. Right. Running shoes now? Oh. For speed now. Okay. Let's go try to get another encounter before we get off here. We can just leave the Butterfree. What is this girl use? Let's go up here because this is a bug catcher up top. It's gust repeatedly. I would do past games. There are tons of SNES PS1 games that I have missed out on. Yeah, there's a bunch of games that I would need. I just straight up need to go back and play, like for the first time. Speaking of Adam, you should play Dragon Quest. This is my like monthly suggestion of Dragon Quest. You can tell I very much enjoyed it if I brought it up probably 20 times. It's very good. I don't know if anyone else has played. It's like I'm talking like the NES ones, I think, or actually I don't even think it was technically the NES at the time. It was something like before that. I got to number 3 and then I haven't played it yet. I feel like now that we sat there and grinded for a while, I can just like power through all these things. But yeah, I'd like to go get another encounter and then I'll probably get off here. While we're sitting here waiting, if you haven't hit the like button, you should do that. I think it makes it a little bit more likely to pop up for other people. So that'd be cool. I'm trying to remember what my options are to even get in this route other than Jigglypuff. So I assume I'm going to get Jigglypuff, but we'll see. I wouldn't be mad about that. Oh, Spearow. That's the thing. Let's growl it down. Okay, we got the paralysis. What do we want to go into? You guessed right. I'm thinking you guessed that probably before I ran into it, really, because there's like a 30-second delay. Growl me a couple more times so I feel good using quick attack. Oh, and then I crit. Well, turns out I could have been doing that from the whole time. I don't think we've named anything orange or orange travelers yet, so let's name this Spearow orange, which has got a little orange to it, so that works out perfectly. She's like level 14, I think. Ooh. Ground. Just gonna put me to sleep and just use pound repeatedly, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's go into this. It is tanking this pretty good, but I doubt it's gonna do much to me. Does tackle any better? No, and then I got infatuated. Oh, come on, Butterfree, you got this. Jigglypuff ain't looking that cute. Alright, here's the powder moves. I don't need Harden. There's a powder move. Let's get these two. Well, I guess I'm just gonna... Doesn't have any... Oh, I thought I had pound. Alright, we got the Magikarp. I don't know what to call this. Anybody else say anything? This can be Felipe. They were commenting earlier. Felipe. And then we'll go get Mount Moon. And then, because there's a bunch of trainers I skipped right there. The real question is, do I like repel until I get to a point where I could get like Clefairy or something like that, or do I just go get the Zubat? I'll get a couple levels while you guys give me an answer here. This is the same route that we got the Spearow in, I think. Scratch. Doing like a little bit more damage to me than I'm comfortable with. Would you rather run all? Would you rather run all handheld consoles and games, or all home consoles but with only AAA games? What's AAA games? And Adam, I would have to repel to get Paris, right? It's in that like little tunnel, I think. Is that accurate? Yeah. What's an AAA game? Maybe I know what it is. I just don't know that phrasing. Clefairy is super rare, so I probably wouldn't get it. I think I missed an item over here. Oh, and this guy apparently. Seconds. The one bad thing about not randomizing this is with Gen 1 Pokemon, I've used like every single one before, so there's nothing really like, oh, I gotta have it, like that kind of thing, but some more than others. I could repel to it pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, that might be worth doing. That would fall under the don't always use it category. Oh, only like the biggest things. This is a thinker. I have a really like stupid list, I feel like, of favorite games. I would say handheld, they usually have a lot of remakes. That's true. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, favorite game wise, all the Pokemon games are handheld, so that's like a lot of my favorites. I wouldn't get any of my sports games really, but I think that might be a blessing in disguise. I would still get some like Zelda games that I would enjoy. They're not the ones that I've played a lot of, but I think if I did play them, I would enjoy them. I'd get like Super Mario 64 DS. I'd get the Advance Wars games, but then I'd be missing out on like Ocarina of Time and like the original Super Mario Bros. Dune, which is one of my favorites. I would probably go handheld, but that's a hard one. That's a thinker right there. What would you guys choose? See, Adam said handheld. Because I don't really play COD, I don't really play GTA like I have, but Final Fantasy I don't really play. I'd probably like Final Fantasy, but Resident Evil I've never really played. So, you know. Alright, let's go get us Paris. No, that's true. You do get those remakes. Okay, so it's in here, Adam. It's like corridor. Oh, I want to go back in there. I'm gonna wait for the answer before I take a step. So I'll let you answer me right there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. See if I get it or not. That'd be nice to have. Get some spore action. Hey, there we go. Good deal. Handheld does have some really underrated games. I feel like I'd even like more. Okay, so I'm gonna just go out on a limb and assume I catch this. Adam, it doesn't look like you have a mon named yet, so do you want, if you want, you can name it. If you don't give me a thing, I'll probably name it Adam. But if you want to pick something silly, go for it. This thing's putting in work on me right now. It's bad if I'm like over. Speaking of handheld games and like underrated, that triangle strategy game looks really fun. It reminds me of like some of the handheld games I missed out on. It's weird to me that it's not multiplayer, supposedly at least. And then also, Adam, along with a nickname, oh, that's cool. to YouTuber. You guys can go check out. Adam, you also have to tell me, or any of you guys really, if you know more, but I just assume Adam does. Tell me about Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I didn't even know it existed at all until recently. I'm just gonna throw a ball. I was gonna try to bring in Rattata and weaken it, but we'll just simply catch it. Alright. I think I'm overestimating how hard it will be to catch some of these weaker mons. Para... we'll just do that. Yeah, get that spam up in here. We'll do that, that's fine. Paraspector. Okay, I'm gonna go get that because I do want to use it. And then I said I was gonna play to midnight, I think is what I said like 20 minutes ago, so probably go grab it and then be done. Hope your Switch is repairable. Oh yeah, I forgot that wasn't working. That does suck. Here I was complaining about a single Joy-Con, and you might have to replace the whole shebang. Hopefully it's fixable. I know you said you were going somewhere to get it fixed. 3D Kirby, I think it's going to be like Mario 3D World mixed with Kirby. Okay, I saw like a very brief amount of the trailer, and I was getting like Mario 64 vibes, but 3D World I don't think I loved as much. So it wasn't like as open. I bet if I gave it a shot, I probably would like it, but it's move. We haven't been using Rattata at all. We don't really need both birds though, but the level difference will be helpful. I was gonna say we could bring out Magikarp. It's probably not even worth switch training yet. I think that's more gentle nature. I don't know if it's effect score is probably pretty good. We'll level that up next time if we play again. I honestly don't know. All we have to go off of is that trailer. Okay, well, little we know. All right, gonna save. Gonna start wrapping up. You guys will let me know should I even continue this or let it go into the void. It's interesting. Hang out. I've never been able to stream off here before because my last computer was not able to handle it. This one I can tell doesn't love it, but it's better. So you have to let me know, like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Should we continue? Yay or nay? Next time, maybe tomorrow. If not, maybe we can find something else to do. Let's make a save state here, just in case. Yeah, I think my computer doesn't love me right now, but all right. Other than that, take off. I'll leave it up for just a second so you guys can tell me in the chat if you want to see more, like tomorrow or something like that. If you haven't given this stream a if you haven't given this stream a like yet, then leave a like. I'll leave it going for a minute. Other than that, have a good night, guys. We'll see you. Peace.